Hola y buenos días. Soy yo, otra vez, el señor Morris. Soy el maestro de español. ¿Cómo están ustedes? Now, here's another question that I have for you that we talked about when we started this unit. That question is, ¿cuántos años tienes? ¿Cuántos años tienes? You remember that we were using numbers when we answered this. I was asking you how many years you have, literally, or how old are you? And when you answer that, you say, tengo años. And you put in that blank there how many years old you are. So if you're 10 years old, you'd say, tengo 10 años. Okay? So you practice that when you're going over your dialogue and practicing your Spanish. Today, we'll review the things that we've studied so far in this unit and then look at a school system in a Spanish-speaking country to see how they're similar to and different from our school system here in the United States. Pero empezamos con nuestra canción de saludos. Canten conmigo. Hola, hola, buenos días, bienvenidos, ¿cómo están? Todos juntos ya estamos listos para aprender. Muy bien. Well, let's go ahead and begin our review today by looking at the people who work in the schools and where they work. Now, to participate in this, you're going to need your see and know cards. So go ahead and get those out. And let's start off by looking at this person here. The first question. ¿Es el cocinero? ¿Es el cocinero? ¿Sí o no? Go ahead and hold up your card. Teachers, take a look around the room and see if everybody's holding up the card that says no. No es el cocinero. Es el director. Okay. Well, now here's the question that we've been asking about where people work. ¿Dónde trabaja el director? And if you need to use your notes or your activity sheets, go ahead and see if you can answer this question. ¿Dónde trabaja el director? And the answer is, trabaja en la dirección. Hey, look at that. Director, dirección. Yeah, I see a certain similarity there. How about this one? This woman, she's a teacher. You might have one in your classroom right now. Pero en español, ¿es la maestra? ¿Es la maestra? Hold up your cards, sí o no. Teachers, do your students have the cards that say, sí, sí, es la maestra. Sí, es la maestra. And here's the question, ¿dónde trabaja la maestra? ¿Dónde trabaja la maestra? And the answer is, trabaja en el salón. That's right. How about this? This is the woman who works with the principal. She's the secretary. Es la bibliotecaria. Es la bibliotecaria. ¿Sí o no? Teachers, how about no? Es la secretaria. Es la secretaria. ¿Y dónde trabaja la secretaria? ¿Dónde trabaja? Trabaja en la dirección. The same as the principal, right? Como el director. How about this woman? She lets you check out books and things. ¿Es la bibliotecaria? Hold up your cards, ¿sí o no? Sí, es la bibliotecaria. Sí, es la bibliotecaria. ¿Dónde trabaja la bibliotecaria? Here you go. Trabaja en la biblioteca. And this should probably be looking pretty familiar to you by now. How about this man? ¿Es el cocinero? ¿Es el cocinero? ¿Sí o no? Hold up your cards. No, es el portero. Es el portero. ¿Y dónde trabaja el portero? Here you go. Trabaja en toda la escuela. Yeah. They run around and do a lot of things, don't they? How about this woman? ¿Es la cocinera? ¿Sí o no? Hold up your cards there. Teachers, are your students holding up the card that says, sí, es la cocinera? Sí. ¿Dónde trabaja la cocinera? And this one's pretty easy because it's a cognate, isn't it? Trabaja en la cafetería. Okay. How about this one? Es el ayudante. Es el ayudante. Hold up your sí or no cards. And teachers, are your students holding up the no? Es la ayudante. Yeah, trick question. Es la ayudante. So the answer was no. ¿Dónde trabaja la ayudante? Well, trabaja en el salón. Trabaja en el salón. Muy bien. Ahora pueden repasar otra vez con el video la escuela. Presten atención todos. ¿Quiénes dan los servicios en la escuela? ¿El director o la directora? ¿El maestro o la maestra? ¿La secretaria? ¿El bibliotecario o la bibliotecaria? ¿El portero o la portera? ¿El cocinero o la cocinera? ¿El ayudante o la ayudante? ¿Dónde trabaja el director? Trabaja en la dirección. ¿Dónde trabaja la maestra? Trabaja en el salón. ¿Dónde trabaja la secretaria? Trabaja en la dirección. ¿Dónde trabaja el bibliotecario? Trabaja en la biblioteca. ¿Dónde trabaja la portera? Trabaja en toda la escuela. ¿Dónde trabaja el cocinero? Trabaja en la cafetería. ¿Dónde trabaja la ayudante? Trabaja en el salón. Muy bien. I hope all of that's looking real familiar to you now. Another thing that we talked about so far in this unit was the subjects that you study in school. And let's look at those right now. This is going to be a lightning round. I'm going to give you a choice, and I want you to tell me the answer. ¿Es lenguaje o arte? Lenguaje o arte? 1, 2, 3. Arte. That one should be easy. How about this one? ¿Es música o matemáticas? Música o matemáticas. 1, 2, 3. Música. ¿Ciencias naturales o lenguaje? Ciencias naturales o lenguaje. Ciencias naturales. Sure, that's pretty easy. Lenguaje o ciencias sociales. Lenguaje o ciencias sociales. 1, 2, 3. Lenguaje. Arte o matemáticas. Arte o matemáticas? 1, 2, 3. Matemáticas. Okay. How about this one? Ciencias naturales o ciencias sociales. 1, 2, 3. Ciencias sociales. So many of those are cognates that I hope that they're pretty easy for you to recognize, because that's kind of what I'm going to ask you to do in the evaluation. Now, we also talked about the seasons of the year in the context of the school year. And I asked this question: ¿Cuándo vamos a la escuela? And we looked at the seasons. ¿Vamos a la escuela en el otoño? Sí o no? Do we go to school en el otoño? Sí o no? The answer is sí. Vamos en el otoño. ¿Vamos a la escuela en el invierno? Do we go to school in invierno? ¿Sí o no? Sí, claro. ¿Vamos a la escuela en la primavera? En la primavera, ¿sí o no? In the springtime, how about that? Sí. Okay, how about this one? ¿Vamos a la escuela en el verano? ¿Sí o no? What do you think? No, estamos de vacaciones. So if I ask you this question, ¿cuándo vamos a la escuela? You can answer like this. En otoño, invierno y primavera, because that's when we go to school. Now, last class, I told you that we were going to be talking about schools in other parts of the world, and I asked if you thought they were the same or the different as what we are here in the United States. What do you think is the same about schools in other parts of the world? What do you think is different about schools in other parts of the world? Sometimes it works if you can find someone who's gone to school in other places and ask them. Well, we had a visitor come in to visit us here in our classroom named Roberto. And Roberto is from Mexico. He's going to tell us about the schools in Mexico some. And we even had a caller from Mexico who's going to Windmill School now talk to us also. So let's see what Roberto says about the schools in Mexico. Presten atención. ¿Cómo estás, Roberto?
Bien, gracias.
Muy bien. Now, I think to start off with, we have a student from Windmill who has a question for you.
¿Dónde vives?
¿Dónde vives?
Yo vivo en Flagstaff,
Yeah. Ahora vives en Flagstaff. Where did you live in Mexico?
Chihuahua.
Ah, in Chihuahua. Now, Maria, ask Maria where she lives.
Where do you live?
Go ahead and ask her in Spanish. She speaks Spanish.
¿Dónde vives?
En el DF.
Oh, DF. DF is kind of like our DC. That's their capital city. That's right, Mexico, Mexico City. Now, I have a couple of questions that I'd like to ask Roberto. Roberto, what time during the day, what time do you go to school in the morning?
We go in at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and we go out of school at 2 o'clock.
So you go in at 9 o'clock and you come out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, that seems shorter than our day here. What month do you start school in Mexico, and what month do you finish?
We start on September and we end on August.
So you go from September to August. That seems like all year long. See, they go less each day, but they go all year long. Now, one of the things, since you go at 9 and get out at 2, do you eat lunch at school?
No.
No? Okay, so they don't have a cafeteria at your school, do they? Okay. Well, now, one of the questions that we've been discussing is, ¿qué materias llevan? Okay, so in Mexico, ¿qué materias llevan en la escuela?
Llevamos matemática,
Matemáticas,
ciencias naturales,
ciencias naturales,
ciencias sociales,
ciencias sociales,
historia,
historia,
español,
español. How about educación física?
Educación física.
Well, do you study a lot of, many schools have a lot of, what?
Geografía.
Geografía, yeah, geography, sure. Now, some schools here in the United States have art classes, arte, or música, or computación. Did you study any of those in school?
No.
No, not so much those. How about inglés? Did you study English?
No.
Do any schools teach English?
In private school.
Private schools do? Yeah, that's really good. And now I found out something here. Roberto, ¿qué hace tu mamá? Ella es qué en la escuela?
Es directora de una secundaria.
Es directora de una secundaria. Secundaria is like high school. So his mother es una directora. She's a principal. Yeah, that's great. Well, Roberto, thank you very much for coming in and talking with us today and sharing with us your experiences. Oh, that was Roberto. He's a good guy, and I appreciate him coming in to help us and answer some questions. He talked about historia, which is history, educación física, which is physical education, and he talked about computación, computers. So maybe those are some classes that you take in your school too. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a repasar con la hoja de actividades llamada crucigrama. Okay, and a crucigrama is one of these. Yeah, a crossword puzzle. Let's go ahead and start up here. Voy a escribir mi nombre, R-O-V-E-R-T-O. Hey, that's the same name as the guy who we were just talking to, Roberto. Es mi tocayo. He has the same name as me. Now, the way this works is use the clues to complete the crossword puzzle. You can see we have the key over here, and each one is numbered. So number 1 says, El portero trabaja en toda la... And what's that a picture of? Toda la escuela. So I'm going to find the word escuela here. It's right there. I'm going to write that on number 1, going across. E-S-C-U-E-L-A. Oh, and that's good news. It fits. So I'm going to mark through escuela now because I've used that. And let's see. The second one. Let me see if I can show you that one. What subject do you think that student is doing? What subject? Let's look over here. Oh, I think I see it right there. It looks like arte. And let's see, does that fit in over here? A-R-T-E. That's going to fit. So look at that. I've already given you 2 of the answers for today's activity sheet. Go ahead and see if you can finish doing those. That'll give you a chance to review what we've been talking about so far in the unit. Now, next time, we'll be reviewing the unit in preparation for the evaluation. And we're going to be playing Lotería again. So make sure that you have your game boards ready and that you have something to mark your boards with. Pero ¿saben qué? Ya es hora de despedirnos. Hoy vamos a cantar la canción Cielito Lindo. And remember, that's the one where it goes, ay, 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 canta y no llores. Okay, I'd like to hear everybody singing along with me. Canten todos conmigo. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Very good. Remember your Lotería boards for next time. Until then, adiós y hasta luego.